Hello, entrepreneurs. Joe DiChara back once again with another amazing version of Joe DiChara Presents How to Win at Business. And tonight's episode is brought to you by Bedrock University. There is no COVID 19 online, folks. Bedrock is open for business. We have world class trainers, myself included, John Limbacher, Mike Wolf, and a whole bunch of other people I can't even remember right now because I'm so excited to be back at work. Happy Monday! And this tonight's episode is also brought to you by Sudoku, handmade crafts, COVID-19 masks, Christmas stuff. If you have an agenda reveal party like my daughter just had a couple of weeks ago, everything handcrafted with love by Sudoku. And that's my mom's business, and she's still not paying me for the sponsorship. So if you're watching, Mom, I'm sending you an invoice. And tonight, folks, I'm not going to actually send Mom an invoice. But what I am going to do tonight, folks, I'm really excited because I have gotten back into the IRS Tax Resolutions business. Not that I ever left. When I first started out, and if you don't know me, I apologize. Let me introduce myself. My name, like I said, is Joe DiChara. I am a CPA and entrepreneuraholic. I've gotten help for it, and the help, the solution to being an entrepreneuraholic, it turns out, is helping people and talking about my issues with being an entrepreneur and how hard it is and the trials and tribulations that we all go through. And that's what my mission is, to really inform the public, and more specifically, to warn people about how terrible it is to be a sole proprietor. But that's not what I'm excited about right now. I am excited about that. But if you don't know me, if you don't know my ice cream truck story, where all I wanted to do was sell ice cream, and the government hit me with a tax warrant before I even became a CPA, and I vowed that I would get even, and only to find out that you can't get even. They're the government. They did what they were supposed to do. I didn't file a form. And I got in trouble and I lost sleep over it. And for a very long time, I spent the bulk of my professional career helping people untangle the twisted, mangled things that they were able to get themselves into. The statute of limitations has run on a lot of these, so I can actually tell stories. I will change the names to protect the ignorant. I mean the innocent. But I got some really tales from the IRS crypts. But tonight, what I want to tell you, the good news, is that in 1994, when I opened my first CPA practice, my first office, I specialized in handling tax problems. I was going to change the world. I was going to solve everybody's IRS problems. And I solved a lot of them. And some of those clients are still with me today, believe it or not. I mean, I went on a world tour. I was speaking at all the public libraries on Long Island. And I didn't even know how to speak. That's what was funny. I have flyers and stuff that the libraries would put out there and promote me, and I had no idea what I was doing. The funny thing is, I did that and it worked. And about 8 years ago, I decided to start traveling to California and meeting all these people. I paid for it. And I'm basically doing the same thing that I did for free. I'm doing the same thing. Now I'm going to start doing workshops and tax lectures on resolving tax problems. But why would you care? What if anybody's even watching? And I don't know if you're still, maybe you're still sleeping because you ate too much turkey. I know it's hard to get back into the routine, but here's why you might care. If you have a tax problem, if you know somebody that has a tax problem, what I realized, I had this epiphany that this is going to be maybe one of the best times in history, folks, to settle your tax problems. If you have unfiled returns, if you owe the IRS money, now is the time to fix it. And I'll tell you why. It is the perfect storm. It is there's a lot of things going on in the background, and I have spoken about all of this might be the greatest time in history to start a business in the United States. That might sound crazy to you, but I'm saying it because where there's chaos, there's opportunity. Now, the way the IRS works, and this is what I want to leave you with tonight, because there are still a lot of people that have tax problems. I stopped marketing or looking for people with tax problems a long time ago because it was how could I say this? People kept going. I would solve the problem and they would go back and cause the problems again, and I didn't feel good about that. But that's neither here nor there. What happened in 1994? There were no national firms that did tax problems. Now they're all over the place. So if you owe the IRS $10,000 or more, you might have heard one of these commercials. What about the people that don't owe $10,000? What if you only owe $8,000? What if you haven't filed your returns and you don't even know what you owe them? The IRS was malfunctioning before COVID hit. COVID hit and they fell 6 months behind on everything. They will never catch up. They will never, ever catch up. What they're going to do is they're going to have to cut corners. They're going to have to streamline processes, things that used to take a long time, like doing tax audits and appeals and stuff. They're going to want to clean the slate, folks. They are going to want to clean the slate. If you get a penalty, especially if some of these problems happen for 2019, let's say, you didn't file. Well, COVID caused a lot of issues. And that is, sort of what they call like a natural disaster. Something, happens that's beyond our control. And that was the reason, why you didn't pay the taxes or why you forgot to file for 18 years. We could blame it all on COVID, if that's the reason, but it's probably got something to do with it. But the bottom line, folks, is if you are one of those people that has a tax problem, and I don't care if it's a $500 penalty, okay, I can probably help you with it if you want to give me a chance. And I'm not pitching for believe me, all I want to do is to be able to point people in the right direction. I will be doing webinars and workshops on this topic, so just stay tuned. if you want, you can reach out to me. There's all different kinds of ways to do that. You can go to timewithjoe.com. You can go to mastermindwithjoedechara.com. We're always looking for new and improved mastermind members. So that's my story, folks. I'm sticking with it. If you have a tax problem and you're losing sleep over it, connect with me and I'll be able to point you in the right direction. If I can't help you directly, I have plenty of resources. I have accountants that located all over the country, California. I don't even remember how many more, but connect with me and I will help you resolve your problems. God bless. Over and out.